Hey, what's up, Libra? How you doing? Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are returning to me, again, thanks so much for being here. Libra, this is going to be your general read for the second half of January of 2019. So this is going to roughly cover the 15th through the 19th, or excuse me, whoa, way off. I'm sorry, the 15th through the 31st of January of 2019. There we go. All right, and so this is general messages. So this is whatever spirit needs us to know, whatever is the strongest message to come through in any regard to what's going on with Libra. Please go ahead and make us aware of that and allow us to interpret those messages. And I just had a flyer. I like flyer cards. I don't know. I feel like Libra, I feel like a lot of you are like really antsy right now at this particular like time of the year. Okay, excuse me. All right, this will be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this doesn't resonate to you, then that's okay. Just leave it right there and go ahead and watch your Moon and Rising signs where you may hear some information that may resonate to you. All right, Libra. And then let me just get my card from under the deck because, I don't know, that card from under the deck to me is always like that special card. Almost like that wild card that usually kind of ties everything together, especially if something does not, well, rather if something is a very unique situation. All right, I'm going to go ahead and flip these cards over. I've talked long enough, Libra. All right, overall, the Three of Wands. There was another card that had the Three of Wands as well. I think it was, well, I want to say, was it, I think it was Cancer, but probably not. But anyways, Libra, the Three of Wands here, I feel like it's showing up because there's some sort of something that you're waiting on. When I see this card, I definitely feel the energy of you've already made your choice, and now you're waiting on that choice to make you, in a sense. Okay? So a lot of you, it's as if you've already gotten yourself to the point of where, you know, you've done your part, and now you're waiting on the other half of this particular goal, or the other things that you probably aren't so much in control of that much, to actually come and do their part as well. Okay, so in any capacity. But yeah, Libra, I definitely feel as though yeah, it's like this antsy kind of way. It's like you're ready, like look, you're at the edge of this cliff, like, and look how your emotions are the waves coming in on that cliff. Like you're so ready and eager, and you just can't wait for the boat to come on so that you can hop on the boat and go, right? That's just the energy I get. Okay, the past energy here is the High Priestess. So, Libra, this is quite interesting. I feel, Libra, like with this would, okay, so Libra, you could have probably like at a certain time you may have maybe not known exactly what you wanted to do. You could have been trying to, in a way, I feel like lessen your intuition, maybe like not go with your intuition because of a specific goal that you had lined up for your own self. But I do feel with the High Priestess card being here, I get the sense that something was shown to you. You know, something was like spiritually shown to you. Something was spiritually revealed to you. Some sort of truth was revealed. And now it's gotten you to the point to where you're excited for new opportunities again. You're excited to begin new ventures. Just over eager to, possibly. Yeah, there we go. The Fool. So exactly that, right? You know, is you guys are just so green right now. during this time frame. So, I mean, you could have, for some of you, you could have opportunities knocking on your door, possibly, but I feel more it's that you at this time are creating opportunities. You're using your intuition to tap into just this source of ideas or passion. And now it's just like, okay, you have all these passions, you have all these, you know, you're stirred up now. So, all right, so what's gonna come, you know, is how I feel with this energy. How this looks later is I see the Emperor. Okay, interesting. So, okay, so definitely Libra, this is definitely the beginning of a brand new journey for you guys right now. I'm seeing a lot of, well, all of the lower major arcana cards are here, you know, plus like a lower number. So I definitely feel like, yeah, you guys are kind of branching out into something right now that you don't have a lot of experience in, but you're equally as excited to gain that experience. I think that something for some of you, Spirit has maybe revealed some sort of niche for you guys, some sort of like it may have come to you in a dream, and now you're ready to go forward towards it. And with the Emperor there in that later position, I feel like possibly you guys could become, you know, it's like from novice to expert in a way. I'm sorry, excuse me. It's like from, you know, the novice or from the beginner to the veteran of sorts, right? And, you know, to someone who doesn't know how things really work to someone who knows exactly the ins and outs of everything, and you're actually overseeing other people. So for some of you, yeah, this is like, that's what you're looking out at. You're looking out at this empire that you're just ready to go off and build, because that's what's been revealed to you. That's what's, oh man, this is this energy of you guys just wanting to do something big, but you're having to start small, but you know that it's going to lead to something big because it's just in your gut, you know? Okay, so yeah, so then the Nine of Wands pops up there under the Three of Wands. I feel like a lot of us, being a Libra, I guess, but a lot of you watchers out there, I feel like with the Nine of Wands here, I feel like there's a little bit of nervousness because, you know, with the Nine of Wands, you're definitely I get the sense of someone who's teeter tottering, on the verge of doing something. Right? It's like how when you know, it's like that feeling you get when you know you need to get up and move and do something, but you know you just sit there anyway and you think about it instead of doing it. Is how I feel about it. You know, with the Nine of Wands here, this is telling me that for a lot of you, is like you could be you could be looking back at a past situation. You could be looking back at past experiences, trying to measure out in your own mind, you know, how things could possibly play out. That could be what you're doing there. For some of you, though, others of you, I just feel as though with the Nine of Wands being here in this position, I think that a lot of you are just you're not necessarily trusting of the process here. Okay, so if there's like some sort of process that you have to go through to attain whatever you're actually trying to, you know, achieve ultimately here in January or beyond, I think right now is where you just have to just kind of look at the situation and, you know, yes, either gauge from past experiences how this can go, or just completely, just completely go completely into the other side of this. Like with the nine, like you have the nine, and then the next would be the 10. So and then that would be in sense like the end of the cycle. I think this is what it is here. I see it, Libra. Thanks, thank you, thank you. Okay, I see it. You guys are. It's like you can see the beginnings of the makings of the new cycle, right? Even though you haven't necessarily completed this cycle that you're in. So for whatever the cycle represents to you, for some of you that cycle could mean the relationship that you're in, or for some of you this cycle could mean, you know, this school term or whatever, however you're going through, right? Or whatever major thing that you're going through, or however this resonates for you, this situation, right? Like you can see like the outcome of what's going to happen once you complete, before you actually do complete it. And in a way, it kind of makes you a little bit cocky, I feel, here sometimes, this energy. Okay? But you're being reminded that, you're being reminded almost to kind of just like keep it cool at the same time. This is weird, Libra. Like this is literally probably the most all over the place reading so far of the 12. But but for somebody, that's somebody's though. That's somebody's situation. What's the current environment? The 8 of Wands. Okay, so you're gonna be hearing some very good news. I feel here very soon. Excuse me. You're gonna be hearing some very very good news here. There's gonna be some news coming in, probably from afar, which we already know it'll be from afar because of the 8 of Wands being here. The 3 of Wands being here. You're looking afar. It's gonna be some good news. It's probably gonna be eye-opening news. News that, again, like I said before, you're being revealed something. So it's happening now. It's happening soon, or it may have already just happened for some of you, depending on when you're watching this. You can expect to make travel arrangements pretty soon, but I get the sense that it's like you're not gonna know where you're going until right before you go. But you're gonna conquer it. Hopes and fears. The Ace of Wands. Libra. Look at all this goodness, man. Like, look, okay, the Ace of Wands here in your hopes and fears. I just feel like, all right, you know, you're again, your opportunities right now are happening in the now, or the makings of them are brewing right now. Okay? You're ready to go. You're ready to step off that ledge. You've been ready for a long time. And now is the time. Yes, you're going to hear that news. It's going to be like, okay, you know what? Forget how things happened before. You know what? Forget how things happened before. You have the potential here to really come out on top. There may be certain tricks of the trade that you're picking up now that maybe you didn't know before, if this is something that you're restarting. But I do feel like this is just something completely different in a way. It's almost, I get the feeling that it's almost like it's something that you probably would have never done otherwise, or it's something completely different than what it is that you're used to. It's just like maybe a new talent is emerging, and you're just running with it. Okay, what's the outcome here? Outcome here. Oh, wow. The 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so Libra, I do feel like with the outcome, there may be a choice involved. Okay? Because the 5 definitely denounced change. So this could be where you guys are going to be, accepting certain opportunities, but I feel like it is going to end up, making you kind of isolated a little bit. You're going to have to work harder at fulfilling certain destinies or dreams that you have, but what is that going to do for the people that are around you, or the people that that love you or that care for you? It's almost like you kind of are maybe possibly icing them out, or they kind of get mad and ice you out. I mean, we'll see. You guys will have to let me know. So it's almost like a choice It's almost like it's okay. So yeah, it's almost as if what's happening here is like, okay, you know, that's the thing, you know, it's like that's the catch. Maybe that's maybe the information that you're hearing, you know. It's almost as if like, yeah, you want to move and you can move. However, these will be the consequences, because you know you'll be busy, busy as busy AF, you know. Or you just could just begin to feel lonely, you know. Not necessarily that you're, you know, purposely icing anybody out or, you know, isolating yourself, regardless of the fact of your physical stance on, you know, being alone or isolated. I feel like, you know, you could potentially feel a little lonely here. Um, but it's only because you are, you know, really working really, really hard at pursuing a dream, and it's like the dream of a lifetime that you can't pass up. I feel it's like this opportunity that you've been waiting on. It's the opportunity. It's the thing. It's like it's almost as if, you know, it's almost as if to say you've passed through some sort of veil now, where it's where your energy vibes better and you're able to manifest opportunities. However, of course, you know, people are going to miss you while you're doing those things, right? So what's the card under the deck? The Prince of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like the Princess of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles, is, I feel like it's always the road to happiness, the road to success. It's about you being, you know, enthusiastic about a brand new venture, to something that's just going to be so grounded. I just love it. I just love it. Um, this could be saying that, you know, uh, for a lot of you, I see a lot of fire here. Honestly, I mean, we've got the Fool, Wands, Emperor, Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands, Eight. Jesus, Libra. Oh my God, there's like this burning passion for you guys to make this work. And you know that right now it's the time. It's right now is the energy where it's the best. It's, you know, that perfect time for it. So whatever that is for you guys, like if you're applying for jobs or if you're trying to move to a different location, a lot of that energy for doing that and for manifesting that will probably be now. I mean, it may not come to fruition in the now, or it may not come to fruition in, you know, before the end of January, which is the intention of this reading. But ultimately, you know, this is the potential energy of what it could be once seeds are planted right now, you know, and all you have to do is make the first step on that, which is with the Fool. That's all. Oh man, I like it, Libra. I just want to clarify one card. Spirit, can we clarify one card? Let's clarify. What do you guys think we should clarify? Oh man, this should have been a live reading. This was good. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. Spirit, can you please clarify the Five of Pentacles and the outcome for Libra for January 15th through 31st of 2019? Excuse me. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles for Libra. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles, please, for Libra. All right, Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so Libra, The Five of Pentacles being clarified by the Three of Pentacles, I take this as it's almost as if what's happening here is, for some of you, you're gonna want to bring people that are close to you along, right? And you're gonna want to try to make that work. You know, you want to try to, you know, include them in the well, the fun or the adventure. But it just might not be where everybody can come, and you know that may create some, you know, some tension, that may create some changes where, you know, you kind of become distant from your friends or from your loved ones. Um, let's get some further advice here. Let's ask for further advice. Spirit, how should Libra navigate through this energy? The Spirit, unseen forces watch over you. Okay, so basically, Libra, you're being guided. Okay, you're being taken through something. Okay, Spirit is really taking you through a big major shift right now, and it is for your good, ultimately. There's a lot of good things surrounding this. You don't know everything that's going to happen, of course. And even with the Spirit card coming out here, definitely this is to say that I don't think there is a lot of information, Libra, that you really need to know. All you really need to know is just to recognize this opportunity, right? Recognize these opportunities in the now that are going to set you up for a big bright future endeavor, which comes like well, basically the opportunities are now. All of this is happening in your now energy. The Fool, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Wands, all these low numbers, like you're starting now, or you're about to. But yeah, ultimately, I just still feel like with that Three of Pentacles there, you know, there's almost like this. The Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles here in this reading almost gives me some sort of like there's this conflict in you. There's this conflict in you of course, not wanting to, well, of course, you know, kind of wanting to leave the nest here, wanting to leave your foundation to begin this new journey, but it's more of the effects of what it's going to do to the people around you in that foundation that you're more worried about. So I think this is definitely something that will probably carry on a little bit further than January. You know, but you guys are going to have to let me know in the comment box below. You know, I do appreciate your comments. Thank you so much for them, Libra. That's going to go ahead and be your message. But before I leave, of course, I'd just like to let you know that you guys, you can catch me live every Wednesday and Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I go live Wednesdays for the singles, and then I go live Thursdays for your weekend updates, okay? What else? Oh, if you want to book a personal reading, you can. Just email me at LuminantLibraTarot@gmail.com, and all the information on how you can get to me is in the links below. I think that's all I wanted to say, Libra. You guys just have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.